Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Knicks Cave. I'm Jan, the Knicks fan, your host, and let's get right into it. But before we get into it, I want you to do me one small favor. I want you to hit that like button. Definitely want you to subscribe, leave a comment. If you want to know when the next video going to drop, hit that notification bell. All right, Knicks first game back in Madison Square Garden in 17 days, and a victory, a blowout victory. Well, I never count my chickens, you know what I'm saying? But this is a game that we're supposed to win. Even though the last time we played Portland, it was just after the trade and we blew a big lead. They came back and beat us. This game right here, the Knicks show improvement and growth. There's 13 games left. We still behind the Hawks and behind the Wizards, behind the Hornets. But I'm optimistic, you know what I'm saying? Especially with the game between the Hawks and the Wizards the Hawks and the Hornets last night. That is to me, that's a little one step closer with them two battling out. We got Washington up next coming soon. So anything is possible. If the Knicks keep playing like they played tonight, you know what I'm saying? Except Julius Randle. I know my last video I just put out, I was very hard on Julius Randle. But that don't mean I don't want to see the man succeed. I don't want to see the man do well on this team. I do. And last night, he didn't play so well. He had 20 points. Yes, he did. He had 20 points, but he went 5 from 18 from the field. What helped him out is he got to the free throw lines tonight about 12 times, making 10 free throws out of them 12. Excuse me. And I think he should do that more often. That's my problem with Julius Randle, is him not going to the hole, getting more fouls to go to the free throw line. I know most of his free throws was made on jump shots or for jump fouls he attempted from jump shots. But other than his scoring, he did score 20 points, so can't really complain. He had a decent night. I'm not gonna lie to you. He had 9 rebounds, 8 of them coming on the defensive end, 1 on the offensive end. 7 assists. He had 6 assists in the first quarter. So that kind of reinforced what I say about Julius Randle. Yes, I'm saying everybody say he had 12 assists, this amount of assists, and I'm not even going to talk about the passes that he make and the guys miss, because it wasn't that many shots. It wasn't that many times he passed it where they missed, to be honest with you. But like I said, he had 6 assists in the first quarter. The first quarter, not the first half, the first quarter. And he ended the game with 7 assists. And that's not because guys was missing. But like I said, Julius Randle had to learn to be a leader and more of a felicitator. And the first quarter, he usually do that. In the first half, he usually do that. You know what I'm saying? That's why he ended the game with 6, 7 stats. And I know he's our star, but LeBron James is a star. And LeBron James tried I think LeBron at least get at least 4 or 5 assists a night. A night, probably more than that, but it probably averages out to the 5 or 6 or 7 assists a game. I know Steph Curry get a nice amount of assists. And the reason I mention these players is because they're the stars of their teams. And what I'm trying to say, if they can sacrifice their shot, so can he. He had a very, like I said, on the offensive end, he didn't have too much of a good night. But he had a good plus and minus. Julius Randle had a 24 plus, you know what I'm saying? So which is rare, because actually every Knick player had a good plus minus rating tonight. But they was playing against Portland. And even though I know Portland beat us the last time we met them, Portland is right now they're undermanned team, bunch of ragtags, the same term I used before the game. And I gave a game preview and they came out and bust us down. Well, not really bust us down, but they snatched victory out of our mouth. They playing with a bunch of 10-day contract guys, second round players. Right now, Josh Hart is their number 1 offensive threat on the team. I'll get to their stats because he didn't have a bad game. He was moving the ball and he was scoring. I'm not gonna lie, a couple of times he got fouled. As a Knicks fan, I see he deserved to go to the free throw line. He didn't, but hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm not one of them fans who just root for their team. I'm kind of like right in the middle. I want to see a even court game, and then I can really know I can gauge a team. That's how I feel about the game. But it doesn't work like that in NBA, especially with the stars. Um, Mitchell Robinson, he had a good night. Once again, going 100 on a field goal, 3 for 3. He didn't take too many shots. Um, he had 6 rebounds, 5 blocks, and 2 steals. And let me check that. Matter of fact, he had no steals. He had 2 turnovers. Pardon me. But Mitchell Robinson, he been active. He had a rating of +9, 7 points. Burks had 10 points. He shot 3 for 9 from the field. Um, to be honest with you, I know a lot of people might say the Knicks take too many threes, and we do. We started the game off taking 6 3. I mean, excuse me, five. We took our first 6 shots. 5 of them attempts was 3 pointers. But I would like to see Alec Burks stick to strictly threes. I know, I know that's kind of funny. I'm complaining, like it's like I'm contradicting myself. I'm complaining about the Knicks taking too many threes, but I just think certain players should take certain shots. I don't like when Alec Burke come down the middle. Yeah, he gets a foul sometimes, but a lot of times it's just a ball going up in the air, the other team getting the rebound, getting the fast break, and scoring. But he had a decent night tonight. He didn't shoot well from downtown. He went 1 from 4, but he made all his free throws, making 3 attempts. Um, he has 6 rebounds, all coming on the defensive end, 2 assists, and he's supposed to be our point guard. This is what I don't understand. I think McBride quickly had a good night as a point. I'll get down to quickly as well. But I think McBride would be better served coming in as our starting point guard right now. I know a lot of people like, what? Come on, he barely played. But I think the dude should be our starting point guard because he played defense. And he get in and he get on the opposing point guards. Not only that, he played the shooting guard, he played the small forward. I seen him on the power forward. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen him on the center. This kid ain't scared. I like the way this kid played. He got heart. You know what I'm saying? He up to the challenge. And all he needs is a little more playing time to get comfortable and not be so anxious. And this dude would be all right. This dude would be our starting point guard of the future. We wouldn't be looking. I'm telling you right now. And in college he shot the 3-point shot very well. Right now in the NBA, he like 8 for 40. You know what I'm saying? That's because he's anxious. He's not getting the playing time that I think he deserves. So every time he get the ball, he's hoisting it up. There's a lot of time quickly will come down the court and my man be wide open and quickly defer to Toppin or somebody over there. And Toppin had a good game tonight. I'm not going to lie to you. I'll get to him as well. Try to make this video short, but just wanted to say the Knicks had a very good game, but it was against a team they're supposed to beat. That's all I'm trying to say. I would like to give Tibbs a lot of credit, but I can't because they're supposed to beat Portland. This is supposed to be a 2-0 right now, not supposed to be a 1-1 split between these two teams, but we seen what happened in the last game. But let's talk about R.J. Barrett, Star Barrett for a moment. Star Barrett, he played 40 minutes. He went 10 for 20 from the field, 5 from 11 from downtown, 6 for 7 from the free throw line, his nemesis. He had 4 rebounds, 2 on the offensive end, 2 on the defensive end. Like I said, 5 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. He had 1 turnover, 1 personal foul throughout the game, and he had a rating of a plus 22. And like I said, he scored 31 points. And in my last video, I was talking about is R.J. Barrett ready to be the #1 focal offense on the New York Knicks? I think he is. Even if we don't get rid of Julius Randle, we can keep Julius Randle. I know it'd be a little disgruntledness going on. I don't know. The locker room might get a little funky because he used to being the #1 option, and we just switch over to R.J. Barrett. But I think it's time that we start deferring to R.J. Barrett a little more. He drives to the basket. He have confidence in the shot. Even when he's missed his shot, his jump shots, his 3-pointers, they're looking so much better than it did when he first came into the league, did in his second year. He's shooting ball. And, all right. And that's what I mean about RJ. All right. This is what I mean about I want RJ Barrett to be the focal point of the offense. All right. When we go to, like, RJ Barrett, everybody will say RJ start off the year slow, and then he kind of come into it. But nah, I don't think so. RJ Barrett start off the year deferring to Julius Randle, letting Julius Randle run the offense, doing what he want, and he come in a little bit afterwards and get his points. But when he get a little forceful and want the ball and take it, you see what happens. the man is going to be a star. You know what I'm saying? Someone hit me up in the comment section. I really do appreciate that fan box. I really do appreciate that comment. Um, RJ Barrett is going to be a star. He's definitely going to be a star. And I think he should be the focal point going on from right now from the season. Julius Randle had a spectacular month. The last few 10, 12 games looking good. Basically, he looked good on the road. Let's be real. He looked good on the road. But he come home and lays an egg. I know, 20 points. He got 20 points. But like I said, he shot what? 5 from 18. But imagine if he played the way he played on the road, the way he played Dallas, but passes the ball and let RJ Barrett be the number one focal. In other words, he become RJ Barrett Robin and RJ Barrett become Batman. Let's see how the team work that way. Quickly, man, I can't wait till Derrick Rose come back because I want Quickly to go back into that role of being that spot-up shooter. I mean, I want him to cut to the basket because he had been getting to the free throw line lately, and I thought he was being robbed early on in the season when he was cutting to the basket. He wasn't getting them free throw, the foul calls, but now things are changing and he's getting to the foul. He had 18 points tonight, if I'm right. Quickly had 18 points. He shot 4 for 5 from the field. He went 3 for 3 from downtown, 7 from 8 from the free throw line. He had 5 rebounds, all of them coming on defensive end, 6 assists. Now, I know you hear me say he's not a point guard and he don't get plays involved, but tonight he did. But he also had a couple of plays where he had McBride wide open in the corner and he decided to go somewhere else. And luckily, it paid off with Obi Toppin hitting a 3, then coming with a nice dunk or a nice little fancy move. Obi Toppin looked very good tonight. I'm not going to lie to you. And whoo, you know what I'm saying? The Knicks are going to have some decisions to make. If Obi Toppin continue to play the way he played tonight, imagine if Tom Thibodeau would stop yanking the man out and let the man build his confidence. And that's the whole thing with Obi Toppin. His confidence level was down. But the thing about basketball, and as people, you grow. Every game you grow. You know what I'm saying? You get a little more confident in yourself. And sometimes you might just say, F what the next person think about me. I know what my game is. And he know how he played in Ohio. So he's starting to display some of that talent and that confidence. And I think if he get more playing time, we would see a better Obi Toppin. That's just my opinion, and I know a lot of you out there feel the same way. So hit me up in the comment section and tell me just how you feel, all right? All right, let's get right back into it. Jericho Sims, he had 5 points, field goals 2 for 3, but I like the way Jericho Sims moves on the floor. He had 7 rebounds. He had 3 of them rebounds coming off the offensive end, 4 on the defensive end. He had 1 block, 2 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, but he had a 21 plus rating. You know what I'm saying? I'm making sure I didn't want to get it wrong. But yeah, like I said, this guy is making the Knicks management say, can we live without Mitchell Robinson? And no. I know Mitchell Robinson is not that Rudy Gobert type of player or Jokovic, but he moves. And my biggest fear with Mitchell Robinson, if he get the money that he's asking for, will he be the same player? We all know how players do once they get that money and feel, yo, I'm set for life. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody knows that the NBA contracts are guaranteed. This ain't the NFL where they can cut you next season and save a bunch of money. You know what I'm saying? No, the NBA contracts is guaranteed. Once a brother sign a contract for 4 or 5 years, that team got to pay him, or whoever they trade him to got to pay him that money. So that's my biggest fear with Mitchell Robinson. You know what I'm saying? Getting all that money and not knowing how to act. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing how to act. The one thing I can say about NBA players, they're not like NFL players. And I don't mean no disrespect because I love the NFL. You see a lot of NFL players, once they get a little paycheck, next thing you know, their faces on the goddamn news and some police report. Not too many basketball players go through that. All right. McBride, like I said, he had 7 points. And he played a decent game. He went 1 for 1 from field goal, 1 for 1 that was from downtown, but he hit all his free throws. He had 4 rebounds, all of them coming on the defensive end. He had 3 assists, 2 steals, no blocks, no turnovers. This is what I'm talking about. You want a point guard that's gonna come out and don't turn the ball over. Matter of fact, the Knicks had a good game in the turnover department. The Knicks don't turn the ball over that much. But we did well tonight when it comes to turn over the ball. Well, what should I say? Keeping the ball. You know what I'm saying? As a team, the Knicks shot 50%. From downtown, as a team, we shot 42.1%. And from the free throw line, as a team, we shot 82.1%. And them are stats. If we can stay somewhere from 45% field goal percentage to 50, 52%, and especially we can get our defense down, you know what I'm saying, and 3-point shooting by for the team, 42, 43, and free throw around 82, 85. We can win our next few games, come out, and we can make the play. I still got hope. And I hope a lot of you Knicks fans, my fellow cave dwellers, got hope just as much as I got. But like I said, RJ Barrett need to be running the #1 offense in this team right now. Let's just start experimenting. Let's just see where it go. Come on, Tibbs. It can't hurt. All right, with that being said, I want everybody out there to stay safe, stay healthy, God bless, and peace.